Hi, welcome to the second day of math for this week. Yesterday we did some counting and we took a look at all the numbers from 11 to 20. Now in the next several lessons we're going to be looking at each number separately. Starting with today we're going to look at 11 and 12, and then tomorrow we'll be looking at 13 and 14. I wrote 11 up here on my chart first, and I'm wondering what are the different ways that I could show the number 11 on my chart. Can you think of any ways? Okay. I'm going to draw 11 in 4 different ways, and then we'll move on to the number 12. Okay. So the first way that I'm going to show 11 is with a word, the number words. Now you don't have to know how to write all these number words, but they're good to see and recognize that that says 11. Okay, that's how you spell it out with letters. Another way that I can write 11 is dots in a 10 frame. If I do a 10 frame, and I counted out all of those, how many would I have? Yeah, I would only have 10, but I need 11, which is one more. So I need a whole nother 10 frame to get to 11. Because now we're working with numbers that are bigger than 10. So we need to make a double 10 frame. How many, if I filled in all of these spaces, how many would there be? Yeah, there would be 20, because one of them has 10, and 10 and 10 is 20. So I'm going to count up to 11. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I made 11 dots in my double 10 frame. I'll get you a little closer. All right. The next way that I'm going to write the number 11 is with a linking cube train. So I'm going to draw my linking cubes up and down like that. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's kind of tall, huh? 11 cubes. Okay. The last way that I'm going to show 11 is with a combination of dice. If I have 2 dice and the dots needed to equal 11, what kind of combinations could I do? What are 2 numbers that could make 11? If you need to pause the video to figure that out and draw a picture, you should do that. Okay. I'm going to start with making 1 dice have this many. How many does my 1 dice have? It has 6. And then I'm going to make my next dice have this many. How many did I put? 5. 6 and 5 makes 11. So that's how I could show 11 with words, 10 frames, dice, and linking cubes. I added another number to our chart. What number is that? It's the number 12. I'm going to show the number 12 in those same 4 ways. Here we go. Here is how you spell 12. You can practice writing that if you want to. That might be a fun activity. Okay. Now I'm going to need 2 10 frames again to make 12 because I know that 12 is still bigger than 10. So I'm going to need more than 1 10 frame to fit 12 dots on there. So here's my first 10 frame. And here's my second one. Whoops. That's okay. I made that a little uneven. Okay. So I'm going to get a little closer here. How many squares are on 1 10 frame? 10, right. So to get 12 dots, do I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way to 12? Or could I know that 1 10 frame has 10 dots and then I can count up to 12? Let's try that way. Here we go. I'm going to fill in the whole first 10 frame. Okay. I know that's how many. It's 10. So now I start at 10 and I say 10, 11, 12. So now I can see that I needed 2 more dots to equal 12. And I didn't have to count all of it because I just started right at 10. I already knew that that 10 frame had 10 dots in it. Okay. I'm going to do my linking cube train sideways. Can you count to 12 with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm going to do another dice. Okay. If I know that for 11 I needed 5 and 6, I know that 12 is 1 more than that. And I know a dice can have 6 dots on it. And I'm going to need 2 of those dice with 6 on it in order to make 12 dots with my dice. So those are 4 ways that I can make 11 and 4 ways that I can make 12. Can you think of any other ways to make the numbers 11 and 12? If you do, then you can write them down on a piece of paper, or you can count them out with objects. You can access the homework for today in the weekly homework folder that is right on top of the weekly lessons folder where you found this video. So you can go ahead and do that homework page, and you can also get a piece of paper and draw a couple more ways to make the number 11, and you can draw a couple more pictures of the number 12. You can also get objects from around your house and count out 11 objects and count out 12 objects. So practice your numbers 11 and 12 for today, and then tomorrow we will go over the numbers 13 and 14. Have fun practicing those numbers.